Okay, we're now going to have a look at the permutations and combinations that I've been talking about. So we've looked at ordered selections or ordered arrangements, and this is basically permutations. So the order is important. So we're looking at a raffle or school captains, for example. So the first person who's chosen is the captain and the second person is the vice captain. That's your NPR. And on this calculator, I would find it sitting here. So if I wanted to choose, in my previous example, I had 6 people and I wanted to choose 4 of those for a photo, it would be 6 P, I need to use the shift key because it's in yellow, 4, and that would be 360. If I looked at unordered selections, where it's combinations and I'm going to get the same combinations, order doesn't matter, but what matters is that I don't want to get the same combination, like lotto, for example. Then I'm looking at NCR. So N is the total number that I'm choosing from, and R is the number of positions. Okay, so the total number that's possible, and exactly the same for P. So in my previous example, I looked at lotto, and I said I had 45 numbers to choose from, and I had 6 balls that I could choose from. So that's C, combinations, and I'm getting 8,145,060, which is exactly the same number I got last time. So let's have a look at some quick examples. So an ex-student comes to school to visit her maths, English, science and circus teachers. How many ways can she visit these 4 teachers? So order is important, that she speaks to them all in exactly the same order. So she goes to one teacher first, that's 4, then there's only 3 choices, then 2, then 1, giving her a total of 24. Now you could enter that as 4P4, but really it's not really worth entering it that particular way. You can just work it out by multiplication in your boxes. How many ways is there if she visits her science teacher first? So if we put science teacher first, there's only one way she can visit her science teacher. Very similar to the example we did in class today, where we looked at, or the last couple of lessons, where we looked at the Today or the radio stations that had to have a 2 first. So there's only one way that she can visit the science teacher. Then any other combination, so there are 3 teachers left, then 2, then 1, which gives us a total of 6. That is not any way that you can use a permutation or a combination, but it's just a different way of looking at an ordered or an unordered selection. So if I talk about poker, so looking at this example here, in poker you get 5 cards. In a deck of cards, a normal deck of cards, there are 52. So how many different hands of poker could I get? So remember, different means that they're combinations. I don't want the same ones repeated. So 5 boxes, 5 cards, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, reducing by 1 each time. And I'm dividing it by 5 factorial, 5 positions. So there's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 ways that I can get the same set of cards, giving me an answer of 2,598,960. Now this is definitely a combination. So I could enter 52, shift my combination button, and 5 positions, 52 to choose from, 5 positions that I'm putting them in, because there are 5 cards in my hand and I'm getting that number there. How many hands could I get, or hands of cards, of 5 hearts? So if I'm looking at the hearts, I only have 13 cards. Remember, half of them are red, half of them are black, so that's 26 reds, 26 blacks. And out of those reds, there are half of them are hearts and half are diamonds. So for 13 of those, times 12, times 11, times 10, times 9, 5 positions, because there are 5 cards, and there are 5 positions, so there is 5 factorial ways that it could be the same. Doing that, I get 1287, or 13 combinations, so C, 5 positions is 1287. If I think about the raffle, there are 200 tickets sold in the raffle and there are 3 prizes. So 200, it's an ordered position. Order is important, so if I don't win first prize, I win second, or then I win third. So it's a permutation. So I'm going to use 200P3. So 200P3 gives me 7,880,400. Now, if I chose that I have 5 tickets in that raffle, then I have 5 chances out of that of getting one of these 3 prizes. 1 out of whatever. So I think now you should have enough information, and we'll do some more examples at the start of this particular lesson, that you'll be able to work on exercise 606, and you'll be able to work on questions 2 through to 14. Actually, you can work on 2 through to 15.